Iceland is a land of otherworldly landscapes, dramatic waterfalls, volcanic craters, and breathtaking glaciers. In 10 days, you can explore some of the most iconic sites as well as hidden gems that make Iceland a dream destination for adventurers and nature lovers alike. This itinerary will take you on an epic road trip along the famous Ring Road, covering the best of what Iceland has to offer, from the Golden Circle to the far-off East Fjords. Day 1. Arrival in Reykjavik and explore the capital. Your adventure begins in Reykjavik, Iceland's vibrant capital city. After landing at Keflavik International Airport, take the day to explore Reykjavik before heading out into the wild landscapes. Morning. Settle into your hotel and stroll around the city center. Visit the striking Hallgrímskirkja Church, known for its unique architecture and panoramic views of the city. In the afternoon, explore the Reykjavik waterfront and check out the Sun Voyager sculpture. Then visit the Harpa Concert Hall, which is a masterpiece of modern design. Evening. Dine at one of Reykjavik's popular restaurants and sample traditional Icelandic dishes like lamb stew or fresh seafood. Here's a tip. If you arrive early in the day, consider visiting one of Reykjavik's many museums, such as the National Museum of Iceland or the Settlement Exhibition. Day 2. Golden Circle highlights. The Golden Circle is Iceland's most famous tourist route, offering a perfect introduction to the country's natural wonders. Þingvellir National Park. Start your day at Þingvellir, a UNESCO World Heritage Site where the North American and Eurasian tectonic plates meet. Explore the park's trails and learn about Iceland's Viking history. Geyser Geothermal Area. Visit the famous Stroker Geyser, which erupts every few minutes, shooting hot water high into the air. The bubbling hot springs and steam vents create a surreal landscape. Gullfoss Waterfall. End the day at Gullfoss, one of Iceland's most iconic waterfalls. Watch as the powerful Vita River plunges into a deep canyon, creating a spectacular mist. Tip: if you have time, stop by the secret lagoon in Fludir, a lesser-known hot spring for a relaxing soak. Day 3. South Coast Adventures, Waterfalls, and Black Sand Beaches. Drive along Iceland's stunning south coast, a region known for its dramatic cliffs, picturesque waterfalls, and volcanic beaches. Seljalandsfoss and Gljufrabai waterfalls. Start with Seljalandsfoss, where you can walk behind the waterfall for a unique perspective. Hidden within the canyon is Gljufrabai, a more secluded and magical waterfall. Skogafoss Waterfall. Continue to Skogafoss, one of Iceland's most powerful and largest waterfalls. Climb the steps to the top for a breathtaking view of the surrounding landscape. Reynisfjara Black Sand Beach. Explore the famous black sand beach near the village of Vik, with its towering basalt columns and crashing waves. Look out though for sea stacks. They're also called Reynisdrangar, said to be petrified trolls. Here's a tip. Drive carefully along the south coast, especially in winter when the conditions can get real icy. Day 4. Skaftafell and Jökulsárlón Glacier Lagoon. Today's journey takes you into the heart of Iceland's glacier country, with jaw-dropping sights at every turn. Skaftafell Nature Reserve. Hike in Skaftafell, part of Vatnajökuls National Park. The easy trail to Svartafoss Waterfall, which is framed by dark basalt columns, is a must. More challenging hikes offer views of glaciers and the surrounding wilderness. Jökulsárlón Glacier Lagoon. Marvel at the floating icebergs in the crystal-clear waters of Jökulsárlón. The lagoon is one of Iceland's most photographed locations, with huge chunks of ice drifting toward the ocean. Diamond Beach. Just across from the lagoon, visit Diamond Beach, where glistening icebergs rest on the black sand, creating a stunning contrast. Here's a tip. Consider taking a boat tour in Jökulsárlón for a closer look at the icebergs and maybe even get a chance to see some seals. Day 5. The Eastern Fjords, off the beaten path. Today's drive takes you into the remote and rugged beauty of Iceland's East Fjords, an area less frequented by tourists but rich in natural charm. Scenic drive through the fjords. Wind through narrow roads along steep cliffs with panoramic views of the fjords and coastal villages. The East Fjords are dotted with quaint fishing towns like Seyðisfjörður, known for its colorful houses and artsy vibe. Hengifoss Waterfall. Stop to hike to Hengifoss, one of Iceland's tallest waterfalls. The hike offers striking views and passes by another smaller waterfall, Litlingsfoss, framed by basalt columns. Djúpivogur Village. Visit the peaceful village of Djúpivogur, known for its slow-paced lifestyle and quirky art installations. Here's a tip. Take your time to explore this region. The East Fjords are a hidden gem with fewer crowds and plenty of opportunities for quiet hikes and wildlife spotting. Day 6. Dentifoss and Mývatn, Iceland's northeast wonders. Today, head toward the northeast and catch some of Iceland's most dramatic and unusual landscapes. Dentifoss Waterfall. Hey, start with Dentifoss, Europe's most powerful waterfall. The raw energy of this waterfall is awe-inspiring, with mist rising from the roaring torrent of the water. Lake Mývatn area. Explore the volcanic landscapes around Lake Mývatn. Highlights include the Verir geothermal area, where boiling mud pots and steaming fumaroles create an alien-like scene, and Dimmuborgir, a labyrinth of lava formations. Mývatn nature baths. End the day with a relaxing soak in the Mývatn nature baths, a less crowded alternative to the Blue Lagoon, with stunning views over the surrounding mountains and lava fields. Here's a tip. The Northeast can be windy, so dress in layers and be prepared for sudden changes in the weather. Day 7. Whale watching and Akureyri, the capital of the North. The journey continues to Akureyri, Iceland's second largest city and gateway to the northern fjords. Whale watching in Húsavík. Húsavík is often called the whale watching capital of Iceland. Take a boat tour to spot humpback whales, minke whales, and even blue whales if you're lucky. Explore Akureyri. In the afternoon, arrive in Akureyri and explore this charming town. Visit the Akureyri Botanical Garden and enjoy views over Eyjafjörður, the longest fjord in Iceland. Dinner in Akureyri. Akureyri is known for its vibrant food scene. Try local specialties like Arctic char or Icelandic lamb at one of the town's top restaurants. Tip: book your whale watching tour well in advance, especially during the summer months when tours are popular. Day 8. Snæfellsnes Peninsula, Iceland in miniature. The Snæfellsnes Peninsula, often called Iceland in miniature, offers a bit of everything. Glaciers, volcanoes, black sand beaches, and, of course, charming fishing villages. Kirkjufell Mountain. Start with Kirkjufell, one of Iceland's most photographed mountains. The mountain's unique shape, along with the nearby Kirkjufellsfoss waterfall, creates a picture-perfect scene. Snæfellsjökull National Park. Explore the national park, home to Snæfellsjökull Glacier, which inspired Jules Verne's journey to the center of the Earth. Hike through lava fields and visit the dramatic cliffs at Arnarstapi. Black Church at Mjolnir. End your day at the iconic Black Church at Mjolnir, set against a backdrop of sweeping plains and mountains. Here's a tip. The Snæfellsnes Peninsula is often windy, so be sure to have windproof clothing for outdoor activities. Day 9. West Iceland, waterfalls and hot springs. As you near the end of your journey, explore some of West Iceland's hidden treasures. Ronfossar and Barnafoss waterfalls. Visit these unique waterfalls where water flows out from beneath a lava field, creating a series of delicate cascades. Reykholt and Deildartunguhver. Stop by the historic site of Reykholt, once home to the famous medieval writer Snorri Sturluson. Nearby is Deildartunguhver, Europe's most powerful hot spring. Krauma geothermal baths. Relax in the Krauma baths, which use water from Deildartunguhver, blending it with glacial water for the perfect temperature. Tip: West Iceland is often overlooked by tourists, but it offers some fantastic and less crowded spots that are well worth exploring. Day 10. Return to Reykjavik and the Blue Lagoon. Before heading home, take a final day to relax and enjoy some last-minute sightseeing. Morning in Reykjavik. Spend a few more hours exploring Reykjavik. Visit some local shops for Icelandic wool sweaters or artisanal goods. Blue Lagoon. On your way to the airport, stop by the Blue Lagoon for a final soak in its milky blue waters. It's the perfect way to unwind after your adventure-packed trip. Here's a tip. The Blue Lagoon requires advanced booking, especially if you want to visit at a specific time. Here's some travel tips for your Iceland adventure. Number 1. Rent a car. Having your own vehicle gives you the freedom to explore at your own pace, and you can stop at off-the-beaten-path locations. Number 2. Check road conditions. Weather in Iceland can be really unpredictable, so always check road conditions, especially if you're traveling in winter. Number 3. Layer up. The weather can change quickly, so bring layers including waterproof and windproof clothing. Number 4. Respect nature. Stick to marked trails and respect Iceland's fragile environment. Leave no trace and be mindful of wildlife. Number 5. Plan for the midnight sun or northern lights. Depending on when you visit, you might experience the midnight sun in summer or the northern lights in winter. Why 10 days in Iceland is the perfect itinerary. With 10 days in Iceland, you can experience a wide range of landscapes, from the geothermal wonders of the Golden Circle to the remote beauty of the eastern fjords, and of course the dramatic coastlines of the Snæfellsnes Peninsula. This itinerary is designed for those who want to see it all, from waterfalls and glaciers to black sand beaches and hot springs. So whether you're chasing the northern lights or whale watching or simply soaking in a natural hot spring, Iceland is a destination that will captivate your senses and leave you yearning for more. Are you ready for your Icelandic adventure? Well, if you're inspired to plan your trip to Iceland, or if you want more travel tips and itineraries, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more travel guides. And hey, we'd love to hear from you. Let us know in the comments what content you'd like to see next, whether it's more destination guides or travel tips or maybe off-the-beaten-path adventures. Your ideas shape our future videos, so please don't be shy. And click here to watch our other video on how to experience Greece in 10 days. It's filled with tips on exploring the very best of this beautiful country.